No, not if you give him to the foxes.
I'm trying to let him go. Put him down. Don't.
You think you being kind to be dead for a morning?
I ain't kind in no kind of way.
Well, your mama and your papa gonna give you hell for setting them pigs free.
They dead. And I don't care what my husband thinks, neither.
Husband?
Went to get a plow so I could help in the fields.
Good Lord, gal, you ain't got no more business behind a plow than a hog got with a holiday. Pretty lady like you need to be treated like a lady every single day of your life. My name is Joe Starks. I'm from Georgia.
Where you heading, Mr. Starks?
Down the road a ways, they got some colored folks that got together. They done made their own town.
Oh, colored town. Shoot.
Yeah, they call it Eatonville. I'm planning to get there while the town's still a baby.
Seemed like a tall tale to me.
Maybe you need to come with me and see it.
Okay. Guess you better get going.
If you change your mind, tomorrow after the sun come up, and we'll be waiting on you. Right down that road.
Mr. Starks!
Keep it.
What would you do if I was to leave you?
Leave me? You was 17 years old. You don't know nothing about the world.
I know enough.
You don't appreciate my good treatment, do you?
Oh, it ain't that. You treat me good. It's
Janie. I got 60 acres. And I ain't no young man in no kind of way. When I pass, everything I got passes to you.
But what if I was to leave you? What would you do?
Do what you got to do. I'm going to sleep.
Joe Starks had spoke about change and chance. And even if he wasn't there waiting for me, the change was bound to do me good.
Hey, girl!
I thought I was gonna have flower dust and springtime sprinkled over everything. Joe bought me all kinds of pretty new clothes. I became Mrs. Joe Starks.
You fellas tell us how far we at from Eatonville.
We hoping to get there by nightfall.
Y'all in Eatonville now.
This is it?
This it.
This don't look like nothing but a raw place in the woods.
Well, we only been in town for about a year.
Place is just getting started. Got lots to look forward to.
Amen.
She's right. Y'all got a lot of opportunity here.
Why don't you and your daughter join us for supper? I'm a really good cook, and I'd be really happy to have you. Amos Hicks is my name, and I ain't got no wife as yet.
And I ain't nowhere near old enough to have a daughter, Mr. Hicks. This here's my wife.
If you and your wife is thinking about settling here, you're welcome to stay with my family.
Until we build our own house.
We'd be happy to put you up as long as you need. Willie, tie up his horse. Yeah.
We thank you.
I'm gonna get me a wife just like that.
You ain't got but a fish sandwich to your name. You can't get the likes of her with no fish sandwich.
How many acres y'all got now?
50?
That ain't enough for no town.
Well, we was real fortunate that Captain Eaton gave us the acres to get started.
Captain Eaton owned the sawmill we work at. He's a fair man in most.
Y'all want this to be a town of significance, don't you?
Sure, but Captain Eaton ain't gonna give us no more land now.
Captain Eaton, he's generous, but he ain't stupid.
He might not give you no more, but you can buy more.
In a town a whole year, you would think they'd have more happening by now.
They just need you to show them what to do.
Pray to God they ain't a bunch of lazy no-counts.
They need a leader, that's all. And look to me like Joe Starks. You're the perfect man for the job. Look at this face. Good looking enough to be on a silver dollar. This chest. Strong and broad. Bet you got a big speech-making voice in there, don't you? These hands. Lord knows these hands is made for counting money.
I'm gonna buy 100 acres. Then I'm gonna buy 100 more. And I'll sell the land we don't need to newcomers. And I'm gonna put Eatonville right in the middle of the map. And with the money we make, I'm gonna buy you your very own train car, and we gonna crisscross this country first class. Call me Jody like you do sometimes. Call me Jody.
He ain't gonna buy nothing. I'm telling you, y'all talk.
I've been telling y'all we needs to buy more land, ain't I?
Lord, I don't know. I hope we can.
Well, now what?
Joe pulling out his money.
He gonna buy more land, I told y'all.
Captain Eaton signing the paper?
Shh. And Joe gonna sign the paper too. The next day, when y'all voted Joe to be the mayor, wasn't nobody more proud of him than me. He just strolled around, all wrapped up in his new dignity, thinking, planning our future. And I was right there with him, ready to help. Some folks need thrones and ruling chairs to make their influence felt. But not Joe. He had the throne in the seat of his pants. When the new families came, the land we bought made us a good profit. And we reinvested the money back into Eatonville.
Which way, Miss Doc?
That goes upstairs. Can't either one of us play it.
This ain't for playing. It's just for looking at.
Oh, shoot, Jody. This is the life Nanny always dreamed of me having.
We did it.
She'd be so happy.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Free children, I just ain't got the figure I used to.
Oh, you know you look like a young gal in that dress.
Sam says the mayor of Orlando's coming.
Oh, and someone from the governor's office, too.
Oh. Well, you know what that means, ladies.
What?
We in a big house now. It's pretty. You think Joe gonna like it?
Of course he'll like it. Janie, you and Joe changed everything. Just feels like anything's possible now. Lord, I done run over the mayor.
Almost, Phoebe. Almost.
Okay.
I ordered it from the finest ladies' store in Orlando.
Must have cost a lot.
But look at this one, Jody. This is the one the ladies made for me. Ain't it pretty?
Yeah, but it ain't befitting of a mayor's wife. You're the bell cow. Those other women, they're your gang. No other wife. None of them should rank with you. I'm gonna show you the world. Remember?
as he might, Frank Taylor can't seem to control that wife of his.
Hell, if she's my wife, I'd kill her cemetery dead.
I'm telling you, in 5 years' time, Eatonville is going to be the county seat.
All right.
You know what I say, Brian? In 5 years' time, Eatonville will be the county seat right there. You hear what I say? Mark my word. Hard work. Determination. If we expect to move on, we got to stand up and do things right around here. Right about that. We got to organize. We got to.
You see her parading around up there? I reckon the dress we done made ain't good enough for Mrs. Mayor Stark.
She up there with the men. Too good to help us out.
I plan to make sure Eatonville become the colored capital of the state of Florida, because this town is full of union and love.
I plans to put my hands to the plow and strain every nerve to make our town of Eatonville the metropolis of the state. And to that effect, let's get started tonight with a little surprise I got for you. Our incorporation. Eatonville is now the first colored incorporated township in all of America. And let's have a few words of encouragement from Mrs. Mayor Stark. Mrs. Mayor Stark, come on up. Thank you for your compliments. But Mrs. Mayor Starks don't know nothing about no speech making. I didn't marry her for nothing like that. Brother Pastor. As we touch this flame to this match wick, let the light shine into the hearts of all of you gathered here tonight. Amen. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Is that a light of mine? I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
How you like being Mrs. Mayor?
It's all right, I reckon.
All right. You ought to be glad.
I think it keep us in a kind of strain. Be glad when it's over.
Over. Girl, I ain't even got started good. I'm gonna be a big voice. And you ought to be glad. It's gonna make a big woman out of you.
That's your move. Gone.
I don't know about that.
What? That look like a good move to me.
Yeah, it looked like a good move to me, too. 1, 2, 3.
Now, y'all know.
Look like your husband needs some new eyeballs for Christmas.
My eyeballs is just fine, okay? My eyeballs is just fine. He just cheating.
Go on, get move.
Okay, all right, just here you go. All right, there you go.
I don't know. Okay, let's go. Wait. Go, move it, move it.
They're gonna do. He's scared. I'm gonna show you.
Janie! Get in here. There's some work to do.
Tipping your hat to her. She ain't the Queen of England.
Everybody can't be like you, Jody. Folks is bound to laugh and play.
Who don't want to laugh and have fun?
Well, you make like you don't.
If they laugh less and work more, maybe they'd have themselves something. But no, they want to work day in and day out like beasts of burden and don't end up with nothing but a full belly and somewhere to lie down afterwards. Do you expect me to be like that?
No, but I don't want to be classed off from my friends and our neighbors.
You don't like me being mayor, do you?
We was going places.
I ain't even got started good here yet. You already want to run off?
Oh, she gonna run off.
Looks like Big Mr. Mayor and the missus done had a falling out.
Yeah. You put this on.
What, wrap my head up like an old woman? How come?
'Cause I done told you to. You are the mayor's wife. Remember? Janie! Janie! Janie!
Ooh, the devil that got him down.
What the hell you doing?
What the hell you think?
Janie!
Can't live with you no more.
Where you gonna go? More than that, who the hell would ever have you? You didn't have nothing when I met you, and you have less than nothing when you leave me. Janie, nobody would marry you. Not now.
Get off me!
I'm gonna let you go, but you gonna hear me. All you'll end up is somebody's good time gal. You know the kind that men use for their pleasure and then toss in the ditch. There you go.
Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road?
Every morning I flung open the window to another day. And every day had a store in it. I wasn't petal open anymore.
Don't you know the road by the praise of the prayer? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by
had an inside and an outside now. And I knew how not to mix them. Days seemed to just run together. We had us a routine. Breakfast at dawn, lunch at noon, and dinner by 6.
Don't you know the road by the clapping of his hands?
20 years passed. Eatonville had plenty to be proud of. And while I was living a good life, it was Joe's life, not mine.
Now, if we can just stop this boy from cheating once in a while.
Well, you done had 20 years. Now, ain't nobody cheating.
Well, what is wrong with you? You got a sandbag in your head where your brain should be.
No, sir.
Well, Hezekiah, if you're gonna work here, you're gonna have to use your brain then. You can't mess up all my profit. Drop the limit.
Man. How about cutting me a plug of that fine tobacco you got right there?
All right.
I get that for you, Sam.
Lord have mercy. Look here. Your wife done got buck wild with her plug cutting.
And you be around this store till you old as Methuselah. And you still don't be to learn how to do nothing. Don't be standing there studying me with your pop eyes rolling your little narrow behind.
Quit mixing up my doings with my looks, then.
You must be out your mind talking to me like that. I'm the mayor of this town.
You the one started it, talking underneath my clothes.
Don't be getting all insulted about your looks. You ain't give me no cheering. Now you're an old lady. Nearly 40. Ain't nobody looking at you old as you is.
Well, I ain't 40. I'm only 38. You ways past 50. Let's talk about that. This big fat belly you got. You talk a whole lot of brag, Joe. But ain't nothing big about you but your voice. Hell, you pull down your britches and it look like you done hit the change of life.
What you say to me?
You heard her. You ain't blind.
I better be shot dead and hear that about my own self.
Jane, what you say to me?
Joe gives you everything you could want. You're not happy because you expect too much.
Something fell off the shelf inside me. It was Joe, tumbled down and shattered.
Doctors say that I'm dying. I guess you come to watch.
Jody. Maybe I ain't been such a good wife to you. But you gave me everything a woman could ever dream of having. And I thank you. But Jody, you and me done been together now for 20 years. You don't know me half at all.
I know you.
Changed from that Jody run off down the road with. I wanted to keep a house with you in a wonderful way, but you wasn't really satisfied with me the way I was.
I built a whole town for us. But that ain't good enough for you.
It was just that my own feeling had to be squeezed and crowded out of me to make room for yours in me.
Blame everything on me. I don't let you show me no feeling. Huh? Janie, that's all I ever wanted.
Ain't nobody trying to blame nothing on you, Joe. But all this bowing down and obedience, well, it just ain't what I run off down that road with you for.
Shut up.
Even now, you got to die with me being obedient instead of letting me love you.
I hope that thunder and lightning kill you. Get out of here. Get out!
Whatever folks thought of Joe while he was living, they turned out for his funeral and cried over him. 'Cause whether they liked him or not, they knew he had been a good man and that his passing was a great loss. I felt the sadness too, but alongside the sadness, I was feeling something else. I was feeling free.
There's a new day coming, everything gonna be turning over. Everything gonna be turning over. Where you gonna be standing when it comes? There's a new day coming, everything gonna be turning over. Everything gonna be turning over. Where you gonna be standing when it comes? For far too many years I've been marching, singing and talking, doing things I thought would make me free. While people halfway around the world, they've been fighting and dying and bleeding. Now it seems that they're gonna be. There's a new world coming, everything gonna be turning over. Everything gonna be turning